Wow. 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 Okay, I needed to make another video update, blinded by the sun, as I often seem to be, but I needed to make another update related to the Ivanhoe video because I had a couple of things go down that really should have been included in the behind the scenes video for that, but they didn't happen until later on, so I didn't know. But I really want to. Man, there's a really loud fighter jet. This is going to be a test for the noise canceling for sure. These things always happen. Anyway, I didn't know they were going to happen, but they are part of my creator journey. So I want to document them in case it's something I might want or need to reflect on at some point in the future. Plus, I like to let people know what happened. So I'm at Dunham Park in the moment. I'll give a quick little spin around. Hopefully I don't get you with the sun too quick. It's not the type of park you would really travel to across town, but it's got everything that people on this part of town need. It's got basketball courts, softball fields, walking path access, all of that kind of stuff. So it's very close to where I live, and it's a good place to come. And over on my backgrounds video channel, which I've been half neglecting, I've been thinking about experimenting with like some point of view walking videos. And being that this is a place that I wouldn't normally make a vlog at, I thought it might be a good place to experiment with that. So I came out here, and before I get started with that, I'm out of breath. Before I get started with that, I wanted to update you about what happened with the Ivanhoe. And there were a couple of things that really cost me a brief moment of panic, and they're still not resolved. One of them will never be resolved. I want to tell you about those. But before I say the bad news, I want to say the good news, and that is that my goal for that video was simply to improve on the sound quality, and I feel like I did that. I dropped it down. I had been at before about negative 8.8 decibels, and so after the sound experiment, I dropped it down to negative 10.2 video, negative 10.2 decibels for the Ivanhoe video. And that's definitely a huge improvement. It's not quite where I want it to be. The P's definitely sound a lot cleaner. The K's still have a little bit of a pop. And now without the P's popping, I notice the T's. So I need to bring it down just a little bit more. I think I'm going to experiment with negative 10.5 decibels. And that's probably where I will even put this video at. Just to see what it sounds like. So I need 2 pieces of cake. Let's see how that sounds at negative 10.5. So but it was definitely a huge improvement. So I'm happy with that, but I had a couple of mishaps. The first is that normally I pack all my gear away into the old backpack before I get to the car. And in Ivanhoe, for whatever reason, I decided to do it in the car, dismantle everything and pack it all away while I was sitting in the car and had some air conditioning. So that's what I did. I don't know if the sun's going to obscure it, but there are some amazing willow trees. There's even another one right here. Ooh, amazing willow trees in this area. So I decided to pack everything away while I was in the car. And for a microphone, I used the Hollyland Lark 2. And this microphone, it's really small, it's tiny, and it connects with a magnet. So I have the microphone on the front side of my shirt and the magnet on the back side. And when I detached the magnet to put this thing away, I dropped it. And it's a very tiny, tiny magnet. And I spent a couple of minutes looking for it and did not find it. So I said, okay, well, I know 100% for sure it is in the car. So I'll just wait till I get home and I will get a screwdriver or something metal and I will fish around and I will find it and it won't be a problem. But then when I went to buckle my seatbelt, I saw it was sitting right on top of the seatbelt buckle where you plug in at. It was right there on top. And I said, oh, thank you, Lord. There's my magnet, problem solved. But when I went to pick it up, it just sucked down on the inside. I don't know if there was something metal in there that it attracted to or what, but it just zipped down to the inside. So now it's on the inside of my seatbelt buckle. And that leaves me with two options. One is I can take that apart to try to get it out, and I don't believe that there's any chance I will ever get it put back together properly if I do that. And my other choice is to be able to order a replacement. And I would imagine that these things are very commonly lost, so they've got to be available as a replacement part. You can probably even get them in a 5-pack, I bet. So, but I need to do that. Fortunately, it comes in a 2-pack, so I have another one I can use. I've never ever once used more than one of these microphones at a time. But if I can ever get to the point of putting other people on camera, I might want to use 2 of them. So I need to solve this. And also now I'm down to only one magnet. What if I have another mishap? Then I'm going to be totally without a magnet. So, and I imagine I could get any magnet would work, but I want to get the right magnet. So that was one thing that happened, is I lost the magnet off my microphone. And then when I got back and I edited the video, I noticed that there was a substantial, very important piece of video that just wasn't there. It didn't exist, and I know for a fact that I recorded it. And I think the video came out okay without it. I don't think anyone except for me will know that it's not there. But it was something that added a layer of depth to this story, because what it was a part where I told that Lincoln County, Minnesota was established in 1873, and at that time the county seat was appointed to Lake Benton down in the southwest corner of the county, because they were really the only happening town at the day. And that in 1900, all of these Polish immigrants came in and formed Ivanhoe in the center of the county. And I talked about their Polska Kielbasa days the second week in August and all kinds of stuff. I talked about all the reasons why it was really important to be the county seat, and how after these Polish immigrants came and formed Ivanhoe in 1900, they began a campaign to assert the position that they should be the county seat because they are in the center of the county. And somehow all of that is missing. All of it. There's not one part of that anywhere in the video. When I saw it, it upset me so much, I almost planned a second trip back to Ivanhoe the next day to just redo the whole entire video from scratch. I considered it, but I had signed up for an extra shift at work. So it was either miss out on that or work with it the way it was. So I chose to work with it the way it was, and it came out okay. But it doesn't have the depth that it should have had. And there's a part of the story that's missing now because of that. And I'm not sure how it happened is what is bugging me, because back when I was down at Skunk Creek, which flows along this area where I'm at now, this path connects Dunham Park to Legacy Park, where I filmed that video about my biggest struggle on YouTube. And while I was there that day, I noticed a couple of times my camera just randomly stopped recording. And I don't know why. So the next time I went out, I tried to make it a strong point, which I was only half successful at, but I tried to make it a point of constantly checking to make sure that it was still recording. And I never noticed another problem with it after that day. I never noticed another problem with it after that day. So I kind of forgot about it. So I don't know if what happened with this video clip in Ivanhoe is because that happened again, if maybe my camera just quit instantly, or if it was because I just spaced it out and forgot to press the record button. That's also a possibility. It is. So now I've got to be really paranoid about whether my camera is recording or not. So you're going to keep seeing me look over this way to look at that button to make sure that I'm still going. I'm going to be doing that a lot. So yeah, those were two things that happened in association with the Ivanhoe video. First, I lost my microphone, which just is dumbassery on my part. And then I had this missing footage, which is a really, really big deal. I don't know what to do about that. I mean, there is nothing I can do about it, right? The video's already done. It went out live today. It's done got views. There's nothing more to do about it. There's no way of correcting it. All I can do is be mindful of it as I move on to the next video, whatever that may be. I still haven't decided. So anyway, as for the coffee, I wanted to update on that too, and it's not a big enough update to make its own video, so I'll just tack it on here real quick. I still haven't done the thank you video to Red for the Buy Me a Coffee. I had intended to do that this morning, and I wanted to go down to Josiah's to do that. But the thing is that they didn't open until 6:30, and by about 5:45, I was really, really drowsy. So I said, okay, I'll take a nap for an hour, and then I'll get up and go do it. And I don't know what happened. Sometimes I silence the alarm in my sleep. I don't know if I did that, if I forgot to set it, if I set it for PM instead of AM. I don't know what happened. But I didn't wake up until 3 p.m., which is so wild. I had like 9 hours of sleep, and I normally only sleep 3 or 4 hours. Wow, that was like days worth of sleep all at once for me, but it caused me to miss that opportunity. So I'm gonna try my hardest to go out and do it tomorrow morning because the video really needs to be made for a variety of reasons. So we'll see how all of that comes together. And anyway, I guess that's about it. I've done walked quite a distance, and I'm supposed to be doing a POV walking tour, so I'm going to trail off with you now and get to work on that. All right. Thank you so much for listening to me babble. I love you guys. Quackers out.